Hello, welcome back if you're returning and welcome if you're new. Today's video is a bit of a combination of things. I've got a late summer home tour where I'm sort of preparing everything for fall. I've got a thrift haul and some fall decor that's going to go into a custom wreath because I couldn't find one that I liked. So here we are in the hallway. There's that suitcase that I found. It's a great spot under there. I still have to put the stickers on it, but that's an upcoming job. This little hallway now, I moved this blue unit from the corner over there where that little couch is, and it's a better spot there. I find I've got a little bit more room. I did swap the tables out. I was hoping to get my big dining table back from storage, but I haven't yet. This is a great spot for fall decor. I'm looking forward to decorating that. And this corner again was in the hallway, and the chair was in the living room. But when I changed the desk to the living room for that week or so, I moved everything around. So things will be moving around again. We've just found out we're going to be taking over the whole house. The neighbours upstairs are moving out, so we're going to be expanding, as it were, into the upstairs. So we've got a little bit of work to do to open up a couple of doors and move things around a bit, but it'll be nice to have the house again, because I am getting a little squashed. This chair I bought in from the mudroom, and it's kind of helped to fill out this wall since I moved my desk back into the mudroom. I liked having the desk in the living room, but it's hard to make videos when you haven't got an extra room for to sort of shut the door and have some quiet. This little unit is new. I picked that up for $5 to put the stereo on. I really like playing the records and having the music on, sometimes just the radio. And this table had got a lot of books on it, but I decided to take the books off and just add this little tray with the flowers in. That's going to be nice to swap out with the new florals that I have picked up from Michael's. And I love this table in here with the 3 red chairs. It'll go back in the kitchen once I get my big table back, and it'll be really nice to get everything out of storage. Here's some items that I'm really looking forward to using these as the basis of my fall decor. And I've got lots of places now to add things into. Here's the books that were originally on the table, but I've decided until I can find a room where I can start my library again, I just put them on the floor by the baskets. Here's some of the little orange and white pumpkins that I picked up from Dollar Tree. Here's the bedroom. I've actually got a couple of extra little things that are adding to that wall all the time, and this is a nice basket that I'm going to add out with fall colours. The living room, there have been a couple of changes here. Obviously the curtains are new. I've taken a couple of things out to move things around. This is a new coffee table. Hubby saw it and really liked it. It's a little lower, it's a little longer, a bit more comfortable for him. He likes to put his feet up at night. So it's not really, it matches, but it doesn't match, if you know what I mean. But we like it, so we're keeping it in the room. The pictures are going to be changed out for fall and then again for Halloween. Probably going to keep the equestrian ones up, but I'm just going to change the wall for them. I've got a couple of new pillows for the couch. I will be changing a few out, and probably the mantle's the biggest thing for fall that'll be changing. This little container, this is the old coal bucket. I'm going to keep the fall florals, and then put the rest away till the spring, and then I'm going to disperse them around the house and probably use this little bucket as something for a little fall display. The blue decor, I think I'm going to be putting those away for the season, because obviously for fall and Halloween and then Christmas I've got lots of things to put out, so I think those can go away in storage till the spring. The rest of the rooms, I'm going to be swapping things out, so that, it's not, rather than adding to it, I'll be swapping them out. Dudley agrees with me totally and can't wait. So I took a trip to Michael's and picked up some of these floral picks and the stems. Everything fall was 50% off, buy one get one free. I did pick up these little paint pots. They were $3 and I just loved the colour combinations. Those were perfect for spring, and this is a lovely fall. If I can find any pumpkins to do a DIY, I've got a lovely DIY for the front of the house. But I'm having a really hard time finding pumpkins. The dollar store doesn't have them. They did have them at Michael's, but they were terribly expensive. So I'm going to have to look and see if I can thrift some. These sticks were a little bit expensive normally. I think they were $18.99 or $16.99, but because they were buy one get one free, it wasn't as bad. I love the colour and the texture of these, and I think they look really real. So those I'm going to be cutting up and using on the wreath that I'm making. I love these little bouquet bundles as well. This one's nice, but it's not as nice as the other one. I'm going to spread them out and I'm going to add them to some of the fall colours that I have already in my florals, and then add them into jars and containers. This one's my favourite. This is really pretty. This is going to either go on the table or one of my little jars, and again it was buy one get the other one. Buy one get one free. So I did pick up some of these blues because I have an awful lot of blue in the house, and the issue with the wreaths that I was looking at, first of all, they were ridiculously expensive. I'm not seeing them in the thrift shops like I used to, and I wanted something with the blues and the greens and pinks, and I just couldn't find anything. So I figured I picked myself up a form for a wreath, and I'm going to custom make my own wreath for my new front door, because I haven't had a front door. We've been using the back door. This was one of the Michael's own candles, and the smell of this was just delicious. I think they've got about 6 or 7 to choose from, and this was the nicest smell, and I think this was $6.99. So this thrift haul I was looking specifically for fall items. I did find this. It's a beautiful smelling candle, very fall, $4, so it's pretty well half the price, and it looks like it's been burnt once, so I was pleased to find that. There was also some other little nicks and knacks that I've seen. I've been on my list for a while. I've been looking for one of these for about 2 years, and I haven't seen them, or they've been in somebody else's basket, and then I found this one for 50 cents. So that's going to go up in one of my extra bedrooms that I will have now. I'm not sure if I'll be doing a DIY on that, but I will film it if I do. This was a great find. It was in with the Christmas decor, actually, and it was $2 for the bag, and it was all the lovely autumnal colours. So I thought, well, I'll pick it up, and for $2 you just saw the price of some of the florals that I'm buying. I figured I got to get $2 worth out of this, and I was quite pleasantly surprised by what I found in here. There were some really lovely sunflowers that I was surprised by. I didn't see them because of the way the bag was, the way they were all wrapped up. So really pleased with these sunflowers. Those will absolutely go in my fall decor. And then there was like bits of leaves, and it was a nice little bundle. Some of them that turned out to be like a garland. So I shall add that to an existing garland that I've already got. Then there were some bits of this gold, which will be great at Christmas time. Actually, I was thinking that might look really nice, and it'll make smaller pieces out of it and put it into a Christmas tree, a small tree. This little piece, I might hang on to it, I might throw it away. Actually, it might hang on to it till Valentine's Day. I could use that in something. This was a nice piece. I think this was probably quite expensive when it was new, but it's nice. I think this is a very autumnal looking thing with the berries on and the leaves, so I'm going to chop that up and use it in my wreath. This was a find. This was 50 cents, and it is so cool. I immediately thought of it to wrap up. It's foil, and you can see it's a beautiful green colour, which is absolutely one of the colours that I'm going to use in my fall decor. And I just thought of wrapping it around one of those pumpkins that you pick up at the dollar store, the big ones, and I thought that would look really nice. This was the wreath that I picked up. I got this for $2.99 from Value Village, and I was looking for these new, and they were like $20 new with nothing on them, just the forms at Michael's. So I was pleased to find that. This was from my local thrift store, and it was a box set of Charles Dickens. Now I have most of them, but I thought this was really nice with the Christmas books in. I've never seen this before, so I picked this up and I thought, well, it can go out. Obviously it's Christmas colours with the red and the green, and it can go in the bookshelf, and I can just use it as part of my Christmas decor, so I'm looking forward to using that. The other thing that I found, I picked up a couple of other things. There was a bag of glass, that's what it looked like, and I opened it up, and it was the little dishes that go on a chandelier, and they've got all the little hanging pieces on them, and they're made of glass. So as you can tell, I thought this was a heck of a find. They're beautiful pieces, there's no damage to them. There was 5 of them. I got down to the bottom of the bag, and it's full of all the little hanging crystals. So my next job is to find an old chandelier, and along with these and the crystals that I've been collecting, I'm going to try and make myself a really nice chandelier. So look out for that in upcoming projects. I found these little gold sugar tongs. I love those. I'm going to use those a lot. I've also picked up this little hanging piece of decor that's going to go on the wall in my room. That is perfect for that location. So I know I said I wasn't going to buy any more transferware, but there is a story behind this. A couple of days ago I had the grandkids over and we had an afternoon tea party, and my granddaughter picked from my dishes. She didn't want the red spode, she wanted the blue willow, and I have an almost complete set except for a milk jug and a sugar bowl. So we had to make do with different colours, and she was quite disappointed, as was I. So I'm out, and what do I find? 3 cups for $3, a sugar bowl with a lid that's in perfect condition, and the creamer, and they were $2 each. So it might have been a little bit late for my tea party, but I now have a complete set, and next time around, perfect. Said I have been looking for pumpkins at the dollar store. There was nothing. Dollar Tree had these, so I picked everything they had. I've got the green, the blue, the pink, and then the little orange pumpkins, and then the little white ones. I literally grabbed everything that they had. So I don't know where it is, but it's not at my house. I almost forgot, I also picked up these pillows from Michael's. I don't buy pillows very often, I make them, but I saw these, and I very, very rarely see navy blue pillows. I very rarely find them that I like so much, and they were buy one get one free. So they were, it kind of irks me to buy pillows because there's nothing to them, but these were very pretty. They were, again, the navy blue, the velvet, so they were perfect for my colour scheme, and with buy one get one free, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. I did actually like the fact that they were reversible as well, so once the the Thanksgiving season's over, I can turn them around and they just look really nice on the couch. So I decided to make my wreath because I couldn't find anything in the colours that I wanted. By the end of this probably cost me under $20. I cut up the florals that I picked up from Michael's, and then the thrifted ones. I didn't use much because I'm using the rest around the house as my fall decor. So I picked everything, picked the colours that I wanted, and then cut them all up into the sizes. I stuck them down and wove them into the grapevine wreath, and then restuck them if they needed to, and then just added the little pumpkins in. They did have clips on them, so they just added in right at the end. The ribbon, I didn't have, or I couldn't find a ribbon that I wanted. Again, it was quite expensive, so I decided to just add together a couple of the ribbons that I'd had. When I went to design school, one of the first things they taught us was red and green should never be seen. And I don't know why, because I think they're two of the most beautiful colours together. Maybe it's certain shades. I've always found greens and blues just look lovely together. So that's what I did. I took the wider green ribbon and then added the blue in through the middle, and I did this on both sides so it was reversible. I did screw up a little bit and got a little bit of glue on the front, but it came off afterward when I used my hairdryer to heat it back up and then peel it off. So be careful as you're doing this, especially if you're using the hot glue, because you know it will stick, and it'll get on your fingers, and so you have to be careful, because obviously it's going to show up when you tie this to your wreath. As I did finish the one side, I then turned it over and did exactly the same thing on the other side. So I do have a double-sided ribbon, and then I used a little trick that my dad taught me many years ago when I was a little girl. I used to wear a lot of ribbons in my hair. I used to wear my hair long, and I used to have problems with them fraying. So he used to cut the ends of them and then put a lit match on them, and it used to singe the ends and seal the ribbons. So I've done this for many years, and I thought, you know what, it's going to stop it from fraying, and it finished off my ribbon. And here is the finished wreath. Now, I would have liked it to be a little bit fuller, the bow, but I'm happy with that. If I can find some satin ribbon, I might replace it in one of the colours. One of the light green would be really lovely, but I know it's not to everybody's taste, but I really do like the combination of the colours. You've got the orange, which is very autumnal. You've got the green of the leaves. I love the blue. Obviously I have a lot of blue in the house, and I love the way it contrasts with the lamb's ear and the very soft sort of light green of the base leaf. So I was really pleased with how it turned out, and I'm looking forward to hanging it on my front door. I think it just shows that I think the cheapest one that I saw was $79.99. It really wasn't that spectacular. This is my colours, my florals. It's exactly what I wanted, and a fraction of the cost. So if I can do it, anyone can do it.